So my name's Augustus Mitchell, and around 7th or 8th grade, I was put in a prep school I was a violent kid. So at this prep school, it was really very, very strict, very classical. We were all addressed with like titled names, Mr. Posnecki, Miss Smith, and it was really strict in that way. All the girls were required to wear plaid wool skirts with knee highs and ballet flats. All the guys had to wear khaki shorts or pants with belts. We all had white button-down shirts with badges. Guys weren't allowed to shave their hair. Girls weren't allowed to cut their hair below their chin. There were even restrictions on nail polish. Girls couldn't have any nail polish colors other than red or pink because they were considered both too masculine and too distracting, were the reasons that I was given when I asked about it. So I went there for about 4 years, and my second year in I realized I was trans. And you can imagine that that would cause a lot of issues. The moment that I knew, I started trying to make the movement to kind of clue everybody else in, but it was invisible. Nobody could see it. I cut my hair to the shortest that the school would allow me. I tried to stop wearing the skirts and wear shorts more often. There was a lot of battling that happened with the school before they actually allowed that to happen. I got talking to some teachers about it, especially ones that I've been close to because it was a really small school of about 200 kids. There was a lot that was just ignored. It was a very Catholic Christian environment, so they just kind of bypassed my whole gender, everything. I had a few friends who knew about it, and really otherwise nobody knew, and I knew, and it was a struggle in that I'd have to go to school every day, and I'd be called Miss and she and her, and people calling me by the name of this almost like dead girl that just didn't exist, never had, and they seemed to think that I was her. Eventually, we moved. I came out to my parents. We moved to France for a short while, and that was even worse, because the area that we were in was really, really conservative. I got weird looks for wearing basketball shorts, because my parents banned me from cutting my hair and doing anything with it, so that explains what it is now. But eventually it got to the point where I was fully out, and even then, it was either me or it was my identity, and that after I came out, it was, oh, this is my trans friend. Oh, yeah, this is my friend, he's a trans guy. Maybe you should talk to him about gender. Oh, this is him. He's trans. And suddenly, the meanness of it was lost. And so, I'm not really sure how to conclude, but being trans, or being any kind of queer actually, because I see this happen with some of my like cis and queer friends. It's like, oh, this is my gay friend, or oh, this is my lesbian friend. And until then, you have to keep it in, you have to be invisible in order to be safe, or because people just refuse to see you. And then once you show them, you lose yourself in the process. And it's really toxic.